What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How's it going? It's your girl, Sophia the Lioness, coming to you for a brand new series called Solar at 6. So it's just 6 on the dot right now. I haven't been live in a minute, so this is a new series that I'm going to be doing every Tuesday and Thursday right here, really sharing some information on my new business, my new industry, which is the solar industry. So I'm here to educate, I'm here to entertain, I'm here for us to chop it up. I really tap into a market that I feel has unlimited potential and is untapped. So what I want you to do, y'all know how I do. This is super interactive. Go ahead and drop where you're logging off from in the chat. Let's give Instagram a second to do its thing and really let people know that I'm live. And what I want to ask you guys to do, who's on here right now. What's up, Boho Bestie? What's up, It's a Turn W, right? What I want you to do is go ahead and share this live with like 2 or 3 people, right? So we can have a conversation. Super excited to be here. What's up, Royal Island Bullies? What's up, Kajin? Big up. Shouts out to everyone hopping on the live. Go ahead and share this live with, at least 2 people. Let's share the word. This is a brand new series that today is the first day. So today is kind of just an intro to what I'm going to be doing. It's called Solar at 6. And we're going to do these lives Tuesday and Thursdays where we're going to talk about the solar industry, the benefits, the future of solar, why you should care about solar, and why you should actually pay attention to this industry. Okay, this is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and most people are not paying attention to it at all. And the reason is because we don't know that much about it, because that was me. I didn't know much about solar. I heard people talking about solar energy, renewable energy, but I did not care until I really understood why it was important, how it can help people, how it can help me. And I'm an entrepreneur, so I started to learn about the business of solar. And when I really understood the industry, and the economics around it, guys, it really changed my perspective, and I'm sure it's going to change some of your perspectives on here too. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I don't want to be here too long because my dog is looking at me like, are you taking me outside? Because I normally take him out at 6. So he's being patient with me. But today, what I want to do is I want to talk about some of the top solar myths or misconceptions. And I want to just share, right? Like I said, these lives are going to be to educate. I'm a person, I'm high energy, so I hope I'm not going to be boring while educating you on the solar industry. But I think that this is a conversation that needs to be had, because people, if they understood really what solar was, how it works, and how it can truly help them, more people will really be paying attention. But I know that the reason that a lot of people don't is because they just don't know that much about it. So what I did is I said, hey, what are some of the top misconceptions around the solar space right now? And let's talk about it, okay? If that's cool with you guys, drop some 1s in the chat. If it's cool for me to share, the top 5 today. I'll do the top 5 today, and I'll do another 5 on Thursday. Is that cool? Go ahead and share the live out while you're hopping on. So the first thing, the absolute first thing that people think about solar, and I've heard this so many times, and I thought this too, was solar is just too expensive. Have you heard that before? Right? Solar is too expensive. I know it makes sense, but man, it costs a lot. It's for rich people. If you've heard that before, maybe you've said that before, drop a 7 in the chat. Because people think that solar panels are expensive. And guys, to be honest, they used to be. It's just like any other technology that exists. When it first comes out, it's expensive. But as, time progresses, as they start to understand how to make it more affordable, as the technology advances, it becomes less expensive. True? Think about it. I remember when I was in elementary school, and I remember when I was trying to get my parents to buy a home computer, a PC. Remember, it wasn't laptops, y'all. It was those towers that were like this big, and it was like so heavy. Y'all remember? It was an IBM Aptiva. I remember it like yesterday, and that thing was $2,000 for a desktop computer. That wasn't $2,000, and it couldn't even do nothing really. There wasn't no internet, none of that. It was just for me to be able to use basic word processing programs. But the technology was new back in the 90s, so it was expensive. Now you can probably buy a tower for your home for like one of your kids for like $100. We could get laptops now for $150. But in the beginning, it was expensive. But as technology and time progressed, it got better. Same thing with solar panels. When solar panels were first being introduced to the marketplace, they were expensive. They weren't really accessible for everyone. Everyone couldn't get them. You did have to have money. But now with all the advancements of technology, it's super affordable now. Not only are the panels less expensive, but there's so many different financing options for a homeowner to actually be able to go solar. The company that I'm actually partnered with, we're changing the game. You can actually get solar on your home with absolutely no money out of pocket, zero money down. Okay, how much? Zero. So you can actually get your entire solar system for your home designed and installed for zero out your pocket. So solar is not expensive anymore, guys. You just got to have the right access to the right people who can put you on game and help you to actually take advantage of the options that's available. There's also a lot of government incentives. Right now, the government wants people to go solar. So they're giving a 30% tax credit for people who put solar in their homes. And here's something else. When you go solar, about the average home increases in value about 4 to 10% as soon as the panels go on. So that's super exciting. Not only can you get the panels installed, that's going to save you a ton of money when it comes to your electricity bill. You can do it with zero out of pocket. You can get a 30% tax credit from the government, and your property value goes up. So it's really becoming more and more accessible to more people. Okay, so that's myth number one, is that solar is super expensive. Remember, guys, it used to be, but it's not anymore. Here's the second one. Okay, here's the second myth that I'm going to debunk today that a lot of people tell me all the time. And they say, well, solar only works in places where it's sunny, right? Solar only works in sunny locations. Guys, technology has advanced. Trust me, these inventors are smart. They've already changed the technology so that solar panels can work in cloudy climates, right? Now, I'm going to be real with you because no cap in my game. I'm going to keep it real. Solar works most efficiently in sunny climates, but it still can produce energy in cloudy climates or in cold. Makes sense? Someone was calling me. I'm sorry. Okay? So in case I got cut off a second ago, let's go again. All right? Solar panels work best in sunny climates, but they definitely work in cloudy climates and in cold weather. They're just not as efficient, but they can still produce. Now, here's what I want to share with y'all. Most solar systems produce more energy that you consume at your house. So that means that your solar system is actually overproducing what you need. So if you're in a cloudy climate or if you're somewhere where it's cold, right? You're still going to be able to produce the energy. You may not produce as much as maybe someone who's in Florida or in California, but you're still going to be able to produce. And guys, there's some stuff that we're going to go in on the Solar at 6 series where I'm going to teach you guys about net metering, which means everything that your solar panels produce, you get to use, and any excess power that you produce, you're actually able to sell it to your power company and they pay you. So now your neighbor is actually getting power that you produce. So you become your own utility company. To me, y'all, that was a game changer because these utility companies are robbing us. They're charging us whatever they feel like charging us. They're going up on the prices whenever they feel like it. And what we got to do, we got to pay it. But if you can put solar on your home, now you can produce the energy you need for your house. And then the power company pays you for your excess. All right? Cool. Y'all ready for number 3? I'm going to give y'all 5 today, okay? If you're just now joining, brand new series I'm launching called Solar at 6. I'm going to be doing this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, really educating on the solar industry, the business of solar, and helping people understand why they need to go solar. And I'm going to be providing a lot of options for people to go solar with no money down. If it's going to cost you money out of pocket, we ain't going to do it. Deal? So if you're on here, you're watching this, and you're like, man, I got a house. I would like to at least see how the process of solar works, or if it'll be beneficial to you, just DM me. Just slide in my DM. I'll have one of the engineers I work with design a system for you. We can do it all virtually. We got software that can look at your house on a map, see your roof, know exactly how much panels you need, and I'm going to show you what your numbers are, and it's going to be no money out of pocket. Okay? Cool. Here's the third one. Y'all ready? Here's the third one. Solar panels require constant maintenance. Anyone heard that before? Anyone thought that or anyone said that? Guys, solar panels don't require constant maintenance. They actually almost require no maintenance, right? The panels are guaranteed for about 25 years. And it's guaranteed or warranted for full performance for 25 years. If you're in a state or a city where maybe in the spring it's pollen season and you got things that fall up, guys, when it rains, it's going to wipe it off. It's going to wash it off for you. There's no need for you to be going up on your roof trying to clean your panels. That's a myth. That's not true. You do not need that. Maybe you can do some occasional cleaning if you want to, but it's not required. And remember, everything is warranted for you. So all you've got to do once you get your system installed, we have software that we'll actually know if something's wrong with your panels before you do. All right? Because we're going to get some alerts and our software is going to tell us, hey, there's something wrong. And there's a warranty for 25 years, so we'll come out and fix it. No problem. All right? Number 4. Here's myth number 4. This was one that I was guilty of. I'm not going to lie. Solar panels are ugly. And they make your roof look ugly. Guys, remember, we're witnessing an evolution. In the beginning, when technology comes out, y'all remember when phones was bricks? Y'all remember them big brick cell phones? For all my Bahamians on here, you remember we used to call them like drug dealer phones, the bricks. Now, phones are in the palm of our hand. I remember them bricks, the only thing they could do was call. They were ugly, had a big, ugly antenna. They were not cute. They were not sexy at all. But as technology advanced, the phones got more compact. They started to look nicer. They got more features. The same thing when it comes to panels. It's a technology. So right now, the solar panels are no longer ugly. It's not those big, ugly, bulky, blue stuff with all the white. Yo, the way solar panels look today, they look like black glass. They actually look flyer to me than roof shingles. It's like a sleek black glass on your roof with no wires. Okay? The wires are actually ran through your attic and through your roof in a way that no one will see it. So it's not ugly anymore. I want you to do me a favor, and I want y'all to slide in my DMs when you do this. Go drive through like your neighborhood, or when you're going to the store, when you're going to visit a friend. Look at the homes. Start looking at people's roofs, and you'll realize that there's people in almost every neighborhood that have already gone solar, and their panels look really neat. Black glass, okay? It's like black glass panels on your roof. So they're not ugly anymore. And now that it's like sexy technology, the panels actually look good. People are more receptive to when they're on the home. Remember, I told you, when you have solar panels on your roof, the property value goes up by 4 to 10% on average. So now when you got you got this futuristic panels on your roof, not only are you generating your own power, no longer do you have an electricity bill that's almost zero, but now when you sell your home, you can actually pass the cost of the system on to the person buying your house. It's a win-win, okay? Here's the 5th one, guys, before we get out of here. Remember, this is a new series called Solar at 6. It's your girl, Sophia. I'm going to be coming here just bringing the game when it comes to solar on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And what I want to do before I give you the 5th tip is I want to let everyone know who's watching this. There's 2 types of people that, can really benefit from these lives. One is a homeowner. I would say if you are a homeowner, hit me up. Let me see if you qualify for no money down solar. Let me help design a system for you, tell you exactly how much consumption you need, how much panels you need, and what the cost of your system will be. And we've got finance options. It's no money out of pocket. You don't make the first payment until 60 days after the panels are already installed. Okay? If you're watching this and you're in the Bahamas, I'm actually working on financing options for the Bahamas as well. So right now, I'm ready to rock and roll and help you guys here in the States. But my people in the 242, trust me, I know BPL and Freeport Power have been killing y'all. So I'm working on a solution that's going to change the game. Trust me. So make sure to stay tuned, okay? And the second type of person I want to talk to, or who's watching this live, is the person who says, listen, Sophie, I know some people who are homeowners who need to see this, or who need to hear what you're talking about. They want to save money. They want to lower their electricity bill. Well, here's what I want you to do. I actually have an affiliate program where if you refer me to some homeowners, and I'm able to design a system for them free of charge and at least have a conversation with them about solar. If I'm able to actually get them to get the solar system, I got $1,000 for you. I'll pay $1,000 referral fee for every customer you send me that I'm able to get solar on their house. It's a win-win, okay? We working together. I'm all about not only empowering people to get the product, but I want to empower people who are watching this who may know someone. I want to put money in your pockets too. All right? That's the whole game. Now, the 5th and final myth that we're going to debunk tonight, we're going to go do another 5 on Thursday at 6. But the 5th one is this. Okay? Y'all ready? If y'all ready, drum roll. My dog is like, what is going on, right? The last one is people say solar isn't powerful enough to power my whole house. Yo, that's not true. The way that the technology of solar has evolved and is constantly evolving, you can literally put solar panels on your house, and there's something that we put on your house called an inverter that's going to take the panels, the sunlight, hit the panels, right? When it hits the panels, it generates and produces power that now goes to the inverter. The inverter allows that energy that the solar panels has produced to actually power your appliances in your house. So that means you can power your stove, your fridge, your lights, your air condition. If you got an electric vehicle, a Tesla or something, you can actually charge your car without having to pay these crazy rates from the power company. It's all from the sun. Y'all, the reason I'm so excited about this industry, and that's why I'm going to be sharing with you all as I learn and as I grow in this industry, because I'm new to it, is that our product is the sun. It's an abundant resource. We're never going to run out of sun, y'all. Now, we may have some days where we don't have sunny days, but the sun is here to stay. And the sun can actually generate more power than these electricity companies can produce. But guess what? Energy has been the longest standing monopoly in the history of the world. The reason that they make us pay power bills is because they can. They know that the sun can give everyone enough electricity, but guess what? They can't make no money. It's going to cut into their pocket. And y'all know we live in a capitalist society. It's about the money. If they cared about really helping the people, medicine would be free, healthcare would be free, but those are some of the most expensive services on earth. That's backwards to me. But when you know better, you do better. So as I learn about this industry, as I really understand the benefits, I'm going to bring it to you. Is that cool? So the last thing I said is, that it's not powerful enough. That's a lie, y'all. You can power all of your devices. And the reason that I actually, have our engineers that I work with design a system for you is because I want to see what your current consumption is. So the process is super simple before I get out of here. If you want to see if solar is a fit for you, only thing I need you to do is send me your utility bill. Send me your power bill. And the reason I need that is so that I can see what your average consumption of energy is on a month-to-month basis. So I know how much energy you're utilizing. So we now know how big the system needs to be. Based on that, we'll know exactly how many panels you need. We can see your roof and see the positioning and the placement of the panels so we can produce the power you need. And once we get that, right, we run through the numbers, show you what it costs, show you the finance options. Like I said, our program is no money down. So if you qualify, and I'm just going to be real, you do need a 650 credit score. Okay? You do need a 650 credit score for financing. Now, we do have some other options if your credit isn't there. But let's at least see. Let's at least look at the numbers and say, hey, this makes sense. Okay? So, guys, don't allow lack of knowledge to stop you from evolving. A lot of people hear the word solar, they hear the word or the term renewable energy, and it just like rolls off your shoulder. Guys, if you can lower your electricity bill by 60, 75%, why wouldn't you? Imagine if you could just reallocate the dollars that you're spending right now on your electricity bill and be able to spend the same amount or less, towards your solar system. Yes, you're going to still have to pay the bill, right? So let me just give you an example before I go. Let's say your electricity bill, someone drop in here, what's your average electricity bill on a monthly basis, right? Let's say your electricity bill is $250 a month for your house, okay? That's what you've been paying. How long are you going to pay your electricity bill? When do you stop paying an electricity bill? You don't. You pay it forever, right? Your parents been paying their electricity bill forever. Your grandparents been paying their electricity bill for forever. Shout out to Royal Island Bullies. He said 140. Okay? So let's say your electricity bill is $140 a month. And you're never going to stop paying that. That's a bill that you got to pay forever if you want to keep the lights on, right? And are your electricity bills going up or going down? Everyone's power bill is going up because it's inflation, right? Bills are going up. They're adding more surcharges. They're charging more per kilowatt hour. So let's just say you're spending $140 on a month for your electricity bill. Now, I can show you a solar system designed for your house that, let's say, the financing, remember, it's zero out of pocket, but you do have to pay for your system, so you're going to have a monthly payment. Let's say your monthly payment is $120 a month for your solar system. Now, instead of paying $140 to Georgia Power and Light or whatever your utility company is, you now pay $120 towards your solar loan. But guess what? Once that solar loan is paid off, maybe it takes you 10 years. Maybe it takes you 5 years. I don't know. We'll work the numbers on a consultation. But let's say it takes you 10 years to pay off your solar system, paying that $120 a month, right? When that system is paid off, guess what your electricity bill now is? 0 or close to 0. Now, the only thing you will have is it's a law that the utilities force you to keep a connection fee. So instead of paying $140 a month, you'll be paying between $5 and $15 just to keep connected. But the sun is now producing your energy. So do you see value in being able to pay for a system for the next 10 years at the same rate you've been paying or less? And then when you pay it off, the power bill goes away. Why wouldn't you do that? And the property value goes up. Now when you sell your house, because you have solar, you can sell your house for more money. Guess why? Because the new owner now has a house that doesn't have an electricity bill. Guys, it just makes sense. All I say to people is this. Get the information. And that's the reason I'm going to be doing these lives. It's called Solar at 6. Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm going to be right here to educate you on solar. Because I know it's an industry that most of us don't know nothing about. Because I didn't know anything about it. I'm learning. Just came from an amazing event in Atlanta where I was working with some people who've been doing solar for over a decade. And they are really showing me how this thing really works and how the business works and how it really benefits the customer. Y'all better believe my parents going to have solar. Why? Because I know better now. That's why I want to build a solar company in the Bahamas, because it's going to change the game for people. Instead of paying $500 for electricity, imagine you being able to pay $250 for the next 10 years for your solar system. And then once it's paid off, you don't have an electricity bill at all, ever. Guys, we're operating right now in about 23 states, okay? If you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, if you're in California, if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Tennessee, Rhode Island, Chicago, guys, so many states. What I want you to do is just hit me up, slide in my DM, and just say, Sophie, are you in my state? Or say, Sophie, I want to see if solar is a fit for me. I'm going to get you a design for free. I'm going to show you the numbers. And if it doesn't make sense financially for you, if you're not going to be saving money, I'm not going to be doing it at all. Is that fair enough? If I can't get solar on your house without any money out of pocket, we're not going to do the deal. It's fair enough? So guys, we're going to tap into another 5 solar myths or misconceptions next Thursday at 6 p.m. So make sure to set your alarms, man. Okay? Definitely do me a favor if you got value from this video. Share it live. Share it with someone else. Share it on your story. Let's educate. Because I believe that when people know better, they do better. And the reason that a lot of people don't make better decisions is because they just didn't have access to the right information. I'm going to make sure that changes, all right? So my name is Sophie, but y'all going to be calling me Solar Soph in the next 12 to 18 months, because the goal is to help at least 100 homeowners this year actually convert to solar. And I'm going to document this entire process. And if you're on here and you're watching this and you're a homeowner, I would say hit me up so I can see if it qualifies for you. Let's see if we can get solar on your home and help you start saving money almost instantly. So I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for the past few minutes, man. Definitely share the live and meet me here on Thursday right here at 6 p.m. for the Solar at 6. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed.